It's 10
So
o'clock.
we have a busy day and an amazing roster today.
Yes.
So is Julia Ostrov with us? Julia, unmute yourself. And everyone else. Okay. Julia, are you ready to go?
Yeah, Kristen's here too.
Okay, as are her parents. Would you like to give us a very brief introduction as to what we will be hearing?
Yeah, but actually, before you put the words up, I just want to share that this is not a typical intro outro.
Okay.
Just meaning this is just one of the offerings.
Right. Okay. Yes, we're starting with one of the offerings, which will be sung by Julia instead of an intro. So
Yeah, so let's just have them talk about it like it's an offering and not just our regular music, right? Okay, so take it away and we give you the more time because it's a regular offering.
Okay. So, so this song that I wrote, I just want to give a little bit of preface to. My spiritual home, as a lot of you know, has been Judaism for many years, but I was raised Catholic. And I say this because of how my song explores Psalm 8. And, you know, I missed a couple of the Psalms classes for 8, and I don't know if this was touched upon by anyone, but there are a few verses from the Psalm that are referenced in the Christian Bible. The letter of Hebrews references verses 5 through 7, and the characters for this story song came to me in the context of that reference. So the song centers Christian symbolism, and I just wanted to give people a heads up about that. And that's it. And then we can just go into the song.
All right. And here we go.
Sunday morning, hello dawn, quiet house, kids asleep. He opens up book of Mark, easy chair, and he thinks, I got the good book, the good Lord's with me. His son is up wide awake, tears across the living room. Daddy, watch, I can jump, fix my truck, read to me. Put the book down, can I tell you my dream? I could fly through the air like Superman. Come on, I'll race you, try to catch me if you can. Maybe later, gotta go to work. I love you, grabs his badge and takes his gun. Monday morning across town, up all night without sleep. She turns the moments all around in her mind every way. The last time she saw her son awake. I'll be fine, Mama, please let me go, be back soon. My friends are waiting in the truck, a little fun will be safe. I promise I won't be late. As they fly down the road, she makes the sign of the cross. She prays, he's right. And the night would end with no arrests. Her son is dead. He puts his badge and gun away. He lies awake as she cries through the night, all alone on her knees, in a strange lullaby to the stone where he sleeps, in the earth just below where the moon touches down, grabs the dirt in her hands, sends her reach to the sky. Where are you now? Sunday morning, hello dawn, another night without sleep. He turns the moments all around in his mind mind every day. What if, was there another way? She makes her way through the crowd with a sign. She leads their voices as they rise. And he stands in the church, prays to God on his knees, takes the bread to his tongue, washes down from the priest the wine turned to blood as his son takes his hand. Daddy, what's this about? Is that God on the wall, or just a man? Where is Calvary now? Where is Calvary now? Where is Calvary now? Where a hill meets a tree, where she falls on her knees, where a need like a blade holds a man to the street, on the streets of a night in a city of flames, where a ghost rises up and our breath meets their names, where the walls tumble down, where we raise from the roots, where we sow in the ground something brave, something new, in a moment of time full of hearts all aflame, where a ghost rises up and our breath meets their name.
Wow. Can you talk to us a little more about it? First of all, tell her, wow, wow, wow. Talk to us.
I don't know if you could tell, I don't have air conditioning in this room.
Uh-huh.
I think it's most artistic pieces, there's many things that kind of dovetail together to create a single piece. And in this piece, I was thinking of Psalm 8. And then I was also thinking of Psalm 8 as it's used in the context of the letter to the Hebrews, which is...
Would you tell us about that, since we're not familiar? We didn't discuss its use in Christian text, so we didn't.
Sure. And I wrote something out just to make sure I could do it as succinctly as possible in case that was a question. So, you know, of course, the Christian Bible constantly takes from the Tanakh in order to justify and explain, you know, its own place. But the letter to the Hebrews takes this to a whole other level. And I didn't read this growing up. I read this for the first time as we were doing Psalm 8. It's quite a thing to read, having Jewish knowledge now. But it basically, it's fascinating and troubling the way that it very methodically deconstructs the Jewish narrative and the ancient Jewish system of ritual sacrifice, and reframes the central aspects of and the characters in Judaism as symbols in service of the Christian story. And in the case of this author, he really, or they really builds their case beginning with Psalm 8. And I was very struck by, I mean, so many things came into this, but you know, one piece that I'm thinking of is this isn't why I wrote the song, but it certainly like added to why I felt it's important to like reclaim this Christian imagery is, you know, watching Trump hold that Bible up outside a church after like, you know, clearing it of protesters and like, you know, not understanding that like, whatever our belief systems are, whether we're Christian or Jewish or Muslim or whatever, like, or whether we think Jesus was a real person or not, that the character of Jesus was very clearly killed by the state. The Roman government killed Jesus. And the other narratives that say someone else did or other people did is absolutely wrong. As much as the Gospels themselves try to obscure that fact, they can't actually hide it. And that this man is so ignorant of these religions that he would, you know, use those symbols that are already misused
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's spectacular. Spectacular. And I think, and we've